company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. I am setting up for our shipping request for pickup for the first orders we have here on the table. Let me see. Well, that'll be for the day. Okay, that will go out with the rest of them. Okay, so Monday. When is that order set for? 23rd. 23rd. 23rd should be somewhere on a Monday, somewhere I think it is. All right, so let's get this one. And I gotta make some hot tea. So we're getting these orders right here for you guys. The 2.0, we just checked, confirmed. Everything will be here on Saturday, so we'll get ready for batch numbers for that. And right now, containers will be here today. So I got to get the labels ready for when the containers come in. We get that taken care of. We got more of the, if you're going to order for the 2.0, today is the day to do it. Because we're shipping out on that one probably Saturday too, on top of that. No. Everything comes on a Saturday, so Monday we'll be shipping out on that. All right, so that's right there. I got to pin this to my door. So it tells the carrier we got to pick up. Let me see what we got here going on. This is my sloppy blueprints. If you can make it out, we'll make it look a little better, but this is my crazy blueprints on how I figure out how to build stuff. All I got to do is write it down. It's in my head. I can already see the pictures already. So, building the 3D frame is going to be really interesting. It's going to be really interesting. We're going to have to make the second frame. First frame is actually first frame from here to here, but the second frame is going to attach on. It's going to cause a wide border. They're going to actually get larger in size so they can wrap around the frame, and that's going to pull in or pull out to cause that effect where the screen's going to have an in-depth to it. I still got to go over to frozenpc.com. They're still there, and I got to get a Molex adapter and EL wires. We're going to have to build the gravitation units for those. So I have to get the Molex, the fans. Oh, it's going to be crazy. So we'll get that done, but we got to do it in sections. So we're going to go upstairs and measure the baseboard. We got to get some white caulk for that. And that sounds kind of messed up, but that's what it's called. White caulking around that so we can actually have no light pushing through the baseboards. But it's a long story short, I can get into that. We got to be talking about shipping right now, so I got to get back to that. That's everything I need to put it together, so that's done. So we should have the screen and all that built in no time at all. Let's get back to the customers. Now, containers will be here today. Oh, you got to see the containers that we got for the exotic. I told you the exotic's going to have some strange stuff with them. We have, I'm looking at the containers for the Extreme Samurai, like the Scarlet Samurai, and I want special containers with those. I want the tops to be made out of wood for that one. We're gonna have that with a bamboo design on it. We got the Enchanted Unicorn. I got to do that one next. This one right here for Taco, and we have a special container. It's gonna be an odd-looking container for that one right there. But let's get back to shipping dates. Sorry, people, got a lot of stuff going on. Shipping dates, short and sweet. All products will be here on Saturday. Once that's all here, we're going to make the product downstairs. And from there, once the product is made, we put on the camera. We show the product being mixed. We attach the, mind you, your batch numbers match the date that the product is tested. We already know how the other individual is going to be taken care of, so we don't need to repeat it from there because I don't have time to go into that today. We already said it already, how we're going to be setting that one up. And that's it. That'll be the 2.0. Monday or Tuesday, we start shipping out orders for those of you who ordered the 44 black. Oh, wait till you see what we can do with this stuff at the end of the day. Right now, we're going to do some 3D mapping off the mirror. We've been requesting for that 3D, produce more mapping off the mirrors and stuff like that, but 44 Black has fantastic applications for 3D mapping for those who use it for that form of purpose. And when we get done building the screen, we're going to be done with that too. Today, the room will be painted today. All that I talked about is done today. The wood, we all pick up on Friday. So Friday, confirmed with the driver. Then we'll build everything. We'll get that done. I got to do measurements right now. So, short and sweet. Those of you who placed orders last week, you're going out today. Just for the got for the 2.0 orders. Everything we have in supplies will be here on Saturday. Containers are coming today. So that's why I get the labels ready. So we have that done. That's got some black wheels in there that sold too. People ordered the 50, the 100 ounces, so we got to get those too. My area's a little bit crazy right now. Come on. So that's why I said at the end of the day that despite individuals who may try to say nasty things and untruthful things about our products still sell regardless because people trust that at the end of the day, I'm the kind of person that's going to do the tests, the demonstrations, everything that has to be done. I'm upstairs converting an entire environment for a screen setup, which we always do all the time. So, they gave you ideas and tips and tricks on how to design your own setup. But on top of that, showing you how our technology can be utilized in just about any environment we stick it into. And we don't have to worry about the screen washing or fading or expensive projectors. So, that's the big thing about that. Where our products, like I said, will continue to sell because we back our products sell, regardless of what other people try to do at the end of the day. It doesn't work. That's why can't explain enough that their review and pays credibility on your review is not good. It's going to damage us in any way. That's not going to happen. All right, there's all tracking numbers that went out. Okay, I can't show you this. This is customer information, but we need to go in and we need to get, we need to go grab our folders so we can start setting up for these other labels that have to be done. Let me see. We got a 44 black. That one's, those have to be taken care of. And we have the, where's my phone at? Labels for the 39s. Right, 39 labels. Camera labels. 39 labels. Looking, we got to print out. We two orders that came, and actually one of them is. Oh yeah, one's over there. One's already done. One's already there. This is a gallon. Yeah, this is the one here. Special order. It's a gallon. His is done. We got another one. We got another 250 ounce orders to go through. 44 black. That's gonna be 44 black. Where are you? I know you're in here. Let's see. 39. 39. This would be pictures, but she have labels in there too. Let me see where our labels at. Yeah, labels are definitely in here. All right. So that's the 44. That's the 44 labels. Where's the 44s for the backs? I should be in here. All right. Give me two of these. Two of these. And print two of these. Oh no! Whoa! Wrong one. 44. That's a 44. We got to print a 44. Don't we? Not just print it. We need two 44s anyway. We got 39s that are going out. I need two 44s. We need to print them anyway. And they got to be done. Don't I have them? No. I forgot. They're printed on a special paper. Yeah, their paper is super jet black. I know for a fact. You got to remember, we got paper for everything. And we got to make sure which ones go to which. That is printed on a special paper. So it comes out super dark. So it should be, we should have already printed out one already. They're printed on this. All right. Go through all this right now. Print out. We'll have. I don't know if I gotta fight with the printer because I don't got my hands free on this one. So Taco's labels are gold. Actually, we got the gold labels for his. Let me see. Okay, I need two of these, and I need them in that size. Print those out. These are the 44s. Yeah, great. Thank you so much for the people who ordered the 44s. Yeah, it's a beautiful screen paint. Trust me, when you see what we do today on that levitating screen, here's some ideas on how to do it. Here we go. 44s have super dark labels. So that's one that's already done for the bottom. And we need 2. Oh, we have to go to a special printer for this one. You can't print directly from these. These are protected. Let me see. We have to go through here to do it. Let me see. Did we save this? Pretty sure I saved this. Oh, if I didn't save it, it would have told me. We need to go to, let me see, 44s. Bum, 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 bum. .44s. These are 44s. Let me see. This is it right here. We need to view this one, and we need to go into printing this one out. I need 2 of these. Let me see. I'll put them on this size right here. Make them to fit, and we need 2 of them. There we go. And we'll print that out. While we're in here, might just get the 39s too. So I go through a lot of ink. I gotta order more ink on top of that just in case. Look at that, low on ink already. I don't know if you can see that. Look at that. Gotta go order more ink. I tell you something. When I was in with my ex, I had to keep replacing my printers. So many printers I have bought and the timeline. That was in a relationship. I think she was sabotaging my equipment because I literally had to buy a printer every 3 months. I had to buy a new printer. Like weird stuff was going wrong with it. They were breaking in. Cartridges weren't working right. The machine was jamming automatically. It was having all kinds of problems with them. The minute we separate, that printer has been here a year and a half. No problems whatsoever. Not any problems. And I bought Upteen printers. And then they're buying all these printers and thinking it's faulty equipment. And here's jokers in there sabotaging my printers. Doing dumb stuff. I had that printer right there for like a year and a half. No problems. No problems at all whatsoever from it. Never. And I've had that printer twice. I do not understand how people tolerate being in relationships where people be smashing up your stuff at the end of the day. I see people smashing up their game systems and all that stuff. Oh, heck no. No, 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 no. This is the joys of basically living by yourself. Nobody touches your stuff. And that's how I lost an expensive Steam account too. I had a Steam account for like 8 years. This joker goes in to play the game. Somehow the password gone. And yeah, I tried to do password recovery and all that. It was gone, literally gone. 8-year account down the drain, gone. That's why I said, better nobody touches my stuff. All right, we got 2 of these done. Let's go over here. Man, I'll never let another human being live with me as long as I live. As long as I live, never. Oh, heck no. You know what equipment I have in the house? No. All right, let's see. Get out of here. Ugh. And I got friends of mine that are all married. Majority of my friends are married. And they're going to say, well, you don't trust me. You think when you get married, everything is going to be peaches and cream 24/7. No, there's going to be constant conflict, arguments, fights. Why do you think men spend most of their time in the garage or anybody's house? Let's get away from the craziness. That's why. And that's the freaking reason why. Oh no, I'm good. When I call them up, they're pretty much in some argument, fighting about something. I just slowly hang up the phone, throw on my viewers, and go on in game with a smile on my face. All right, 39 black. But over here, this one has to be done on different setup. Peace of mind, people. And that's what it comes down to. Peace of mind. If I want company, I got plenty of lady friends that I can go out to eat with, have dinner with, and they go home at the end of the day. And I got my house to myself. I saw one where one guy had to be quiet when he turned on his game system because his girlfriend would come in the house ranting and screaming. Oh, heck no. I don't relate to that nonsense. I really don't. Now, like I said, it's not for everybody. Some people are happy with it. Hey, hats off to you at the end of the day. But I got a friend of mine is about to get married, first time, and she really believes that it's all gonna be peaches and creams, 24/7. No, it's not. No, it's not. You're gonna have turmoil and headache and arguing and all that other good stuff that's gonna pop up. You meet a couple at a barbecue that never had an argument a day in their life, don't make any eye contact, just back out real slowly, because when they snap, they're gonna snap. You have to go through all that crap. Now, some people, when you're young, it fails, you go back out again. It fails, you go back out again. It fails, you go back out again. That's why people have them horror dating stories about all the craziness and psychopaths you bump into at the end of the day. And if you're blessed to get it right, I got people in my family been married for 30, 40 years. But still, they argue and they fight. They do. They literally argue and fight. And some days you can't even walk in the kitchen with that person being in the kitchen because it just messes up your whole entire appetite. Can't be in the kitchen to eat in your own kitchen. That's just kind of messed up. I see friends of mine getting in the car like, come on, we got to go. You had breakfast yet? We're going to eat breakfast on the way. I can't be in there right now. I can't even eat around that person right now. That's just one of the things you have to deal with. And then you have the single person. And we had one of them in the back of the car. He was living the ultimate life. Come home, had ultimate different girlfriends. He would go out and date and have fun with it and everything. He travel, do this, do that, and nothing holding him down. And the guy that was married wanted to be what he had, and he basically went to what the married guy had, which is kind of crazy. But as you get older, you start to realize that, you're better off by yourself. Trust me. Because it comes down to one thing, people. Peace of mind is everything. I've been in a 5-year relationship. Don't get me wrong, 5-year relationship was nice and all, but boy, it has some times to it that basically would allow you to pull your hair out. Thank goodness I shaved my head in a day. But I'm glad I'm not going down that road ever again as long as I freaking live. Knowing what I know now and at the age I am, oh heck no. I am good. I want to be hanging up and I get on my phone, call somebody, get suit up, get out of this mess gear. I got to work here when I work, and they know what I do for a living. And they come over here. They can watch on any one of the big screens I got set up here. I mean, this place is nice. I can come over here, place lights up at night. They like the floor display. They get overwhelmed by the ceiling, big 250-inch screen in the backyard if we want to watch movies, you know. But other than that, at the end of the day, they go home. And I can get up in the morning at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. I can operate power tools and whatever I want. And at the end of the day, I got nobody saying, yeah, I'm rich, not saying that. Women don't want you to get upset over that. Because women get like, boy, men got their issues too. Trust me, they do. Yes, they do. And they can be headaches at the end of the day. It goes both ways. And ain't just one way. It goes both ways. Because the men can be freaking headaches too. That jerk out there at the end of the day want to work at 9 to 5. They want to stay home. They don't want to bring nothing to the table at the end of the day. That freaking nonsense. They don't know how to be men at the end of the day. What are you attacking? What are you? That's the reason why my lights don't work now. Yeah, so it goes both ways. But at the end of the day, whether it be her fault or his fault, that peace of mind is everything. Oh, I freaking love it. Let me see. We go here. Now, I could never understand the whole thing about turning. I never had that issue. If I wanted to game, I game. If I want to watch my screens, I watch my screens. If I want to go do this, I go do that. At the end of the day, long as money's coming in, long as bills are paid, no one's going to ever tell me I got to have a certain size screen. One time I was at Best Buy. I never get this guy was getting so giddy and happy because his wife gave him permission that he could get a bigger TV. I got to get permission. No, 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 no. Ain't gonna happen. Bottom line is, if all bills are paid in this house, we got everything up to date. Bills are paid, food in the house, everything taken care of. I buy what I want to buy. That's what it comes down to. If my money's going out and everything is taken care of, we got no bills, no food, all expenses are paid. If I want a 150 inch screen, I get 150 inch screen. Why? Because in that relationship, you see multiple to my house, big screen setups and all that. Yeah. No one's going to come in and tell me at the end of the day what I can't buy with my money if everything's taken care of. Ain't no complaining. Bills are all caught up. Rent's already taken care of. Car notes are paid off. Extra money in the bank. So you're going to tell me I can't go out and buy myself a 150, I can't design a 150 inch screen, I can't work on any projects? No, it's never going to happen. Not in a million years. Nope. I buy what I want to buy. What are we going to do? Print this out? We're going to print this out. Yeah, I need two of these. I need two of these on the printout. Nah, we ain't doing that. Now, like I said, to each his own. Not criticizing anybody who goes to that. To each his own. If it makes you happy at the end of the day, that makes you happy. That's not from a bird. Now, if the bills are paid out, now it's mine, that's their responsibility. I don't have a right to buy those things, right to have those things. But if everything is taken care of, everybody's all happy and get it in the day, then Mr. Bird will go out and buy what he likes. I don't like nothing about it. That's way too big. Way too big. Yeah, so friend of mine, like I said, I got a few friends that are getting married, and they had to postpone their weddings because of COVID. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm sorry to bump into you, but man, you can't stand behind me like that. And just hearing them talk about, and I got friends that have been married for God knows forever, like literally forever. It's going to be, and they tried to explain to them, it is going to be a life learning process. You will learn. All right, here we go. We got to go with this one. Print all this. So these are done. Oh, man. But once you reach my age, yep, that's when you don't want to be bothered. You want to be left the freak alone. I got the peace of mind to work on, study, work on programs and designs and engineer and build stuff without being bothered with. You know what I mean? I need that. One of the things I love, the fact that the relationship I was in, she worked at the airport and she was a workaholic. Beautiful. Freaking beautiful. So I'm not bothered. I can be left alone. I can go out there, I can work on all my projects, and I got nobody to freaking bother me. Because I cannot stand to be bothered when I'm working. So that's the part that worked out the best. All right, we need two more of the other ones. Somebody who's needy all the time, it got to be in your face. Oh, nah, it drives me crazy. I can't deal with that nonsense. Don't you got a hobby? Find something, please. Build a rocket. No. Let me see. Now you see all the stuff I do here when I work all day long like that? There's no way in the world possible I can be disrupted when I'm working. I can't stand it when people come and ring my door talk about nonsense. I don't want to hear it at the end of the day. Like, let me go for just space about it. But my function 100 miles an hour. All right, we got these done right here. So these are labels for the top. We need to promote the other one, get those finished and get those done. So I need to go back to the menu and I need for the 39 labels what we need in here, which should be in here. All right, this is 44. 44. Oh, it's 40s and 60s are in here. That's why. That's 2.0s. That's the new visual technology. So it's going to be the forecast. Let me tell you right now, I got a friend of mine that's a divorce attorney. Yeah, COVID, woo, caused a lot of destruction. Not only that, it pushed people to a limit that they didn't even know that at that particular time how bad things were in their relationships. Because mind you, we were on lockdown. You had to be locked in with somebody. Oh, so thank goodness. Ooh, I'm so glad I was in here by myself. Because the stuff, I was getting phone calls from people that were stressing out and they was going through it and they were explaining stuff to me. And I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell you about that. You're going to have to figure that out. And a few of my friends, a lot of them, a great deal of them, yeah, are talking to divorce attorneys. You found out about somebody, because mind you, you're usually never there in the 9 to 5. You come in to work, you see the person a little bit, blah, 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 blah. You hang out, blah, 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 that's it. But you had to be trapped in the house with them, nowhere to go but with that person in their face 24/7 all day long. Yeah, people snapping about their kids at the end of the day, so they couldn't take it being around their kids. But their kids, your kids, you got to be around it regardless. That's how it's going to be. But with somebody, oh yeah, where you going to go? Everything was in lockdown. I mean, you get in the car and drive around. That's based about as far as you can go, but that's it. And if you work from home and they work from home, oh man. Whew. Now, I got a buddy. He could do it hands down with no problem. Because him and his wife were state to state truck drivers. They run a cab 24/7. And it works for them. But some people couldn't do it. They were losing it. A lot of people got divorced when COVID hit. That's why when people were putting those memes up all over the place about being trapped in the house with their family. They were that's yeah, man. You know, my friends were there. A lot of people at Home Depot. I guess they were looking in your house all day long. Now you see all the stuff that need to be repaired, so I'm fixed now. But there were just a lot of arguments breaking out left and right. People were just getting on people's ass, freaking out at the end of the day. Start realizing this is what my life is really all about. I'm not a person that supports divorce, and I really don't. I think you can do the best you possibly can because of the household and kids and figure out and get cancer and try to fix it. And it was working, so you fix it. I think I look at it that way. That's the only advice I could give them. Because I'm not going to tell them to do blah, blah, blah. I'm not being involved in tearing somebody's family apart. I say, look, this is a good chance to see what is broken in your family. Go get some counseling and figure out how to fix it. So I am one for all for seeing something work. Just because I ain't about it, doesn't mean I don't want to see it work. That's the best advice I can give you. Now you know the flaws. It's not hidden anymore. And now you see how some people will hide all that stuff and won't even tell you at the end of the day how bad it is. And at least now being trapped in the room with them, and you got no choice but to express how much you don't like that person at the end of the day and the things they do to irk you off and every day. And that's good because now you know exactly how level the playing field is. Now you go take it to somebody, get some counsel, and get it to work. Hopefully it works. Let me see what we got to go here. We're going to do this by 4.6. 4.6 would be nice. Let me see. I need 2 of these. Wait. The 250s here. We need 2 of these. So let's get these printed out. I'm going to need more ink because we're out of ink. Almost about to be out of ink. But nope. All I did was work. I worked because we had orders that were coming in like crazy because people were trapped in the house. Everybody wanted screens inside. And now we're doing big screens outside because they want to do social distancing, but they want to have these screens outside. Let me see. That's a sticky paper, right? Yeah, it's a sticky paper. All right, now we got to get the back side. And then these are done. Oh, yeah. Let's go back. Let me see. Let me do the other. Trying to get it from there. Because I have those labeled as which ones are the back and which ones are the front. So that's the exotics. We haven't finished labels on that yet. Those are already finished. I have to find a picture to get that real quick. See, I work on a lot of projects when I'm not on here doing this because I like to study other sources of energy. That's what I love to study. So right now I'm building me a prototype for hydroelectric energy. A small unit. If it works out, it'd be quite nice. But that's what I'm building. And I don't have the time. I don't even like when people call me. Well, business wise, I don't care. I love doing this. People call me. I want to get it wrong. People call me about when people call me up. They think they say, "Oh, I hope I'm not bothering." Like, no, it's cool. Talk for a little bit. Gives my brain a chance to reset. Sometimes I'll be dead locked into something I'm researching. So I always have time to talk to my customers. That doesn't make a difference right there. It's that the people who call me with the dumbest stuff to get some of my nerves. I have friends that will call me for the dumbest things ever. What is an eggless omelet? What the freak? Seriously? You're gonna call me? I'm sitting here concentrating on studying what I'm studying hydroelectric energy, but I'm trying to figure exactly how to use gravitation pull for the water to go one end section because go by a pump system. From the pump system, it goes right back up, and that refills the system. It's just constantly with gravity moving back and forth, and as it's moving back and forth, that energy is powering the turbine. And the turbine is actually channeling energy, which is actually that energy and power is turbining the pump. So it all runs in one system. System pushes the water up, comes back down, flows back, fall. The turbine spins, the turbine generates power, and that power powers the pumping system. See, that's what I'm researching. So that how to channel energy to energy. I mean, channeling energy make energy. So how to do it? The whole system basically can run itself without basically plugging in anything whatsoever. Period. We just have to plug that system in, but just this is how what I'm working on. So I'm building a unit that stands upward, like so, and that allows the waterfall effect comes here with it inside. There's a plate here that allows the water because you need a high enough drop for the water to come down, float to the side, and drops off like a waterfall. It's going to be a pretty big unit. And that power waterfall that falls hits the paddles that actually start to power. As they start to power, they cause energy, and that energy controls the pumping system because as the water starts to fill up, it's not going to go back up. It needs energy to force it back up. So that's what the pumping system pushes the water right back up the side of the waterfall, which cascades down, that hits the generator, and the generator powers the system. So that's what I'm studying because I watch these shows like when waterfalls when they come down. That's a perfect unit to have to basically power those what do they call like the windmills and all that stuff like that. They used to and they use actually different form of energy. But actually, they do use windmills. Actually, do use a source of water and wind at the same time. So that's where I got the idea. So the higher the fall, the more gravitation pull, the more water comes down and it basically hits that turbine. And turbine, if it has the ability to move and power itself, it will power the pumping system that will push the water right back up again. And I can probably run 4 or 5 of those on the property and run everything with that with no problem. And since I have a built-in rain catcher system, first I would fill it first, have a way to pump water from a reserve into it if it happens to dry, the water starts to evaporate. But most of them are going to be designed for rain catchers. So basically, if we have good enough rain in that area, basically, well, I wouldn't want the system to catch the rain. We could catch the rain. We didn't have a backup tank That's also part of the rain catching harvesting system, and that's free all the matter. It's free water. That's free water going into the system to power a system that powers absolute free energy. See, that's the kind of stuff that goes through my head all day long. I'm outside doing these research. I use small, tiny prototypes that I'm building. And the last thing I need to do is when I'm actually studying is have somebody call me up and say, hey, is there any eggs inside of an eggless omelet? Or my personal favorite, and I've done this to a few people, what would chairs be made like if your knees were in the back of your legs? That kind of stuff. But then again, I'm a jerk. I do it to them, they do it to me. Where did we put that prototype unit at? This is why my kitchen doors are filled with papers and all this crazy stuff, because I'm constantly writing down notes, stuff I'm working on, things I'm building, things I'm designing. You know, somebody decides to take that idea and run with it. Do I care? No. These ideas come to my head all day long. It's all these different ideas on how to build different things. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. This is the prototype unit I was using. This is a small turbine engine right here. Allows you to be able to have water channel from A to B. As this turns, it actually causes power. So I'm actually working on something for a new form of solar panels. This is just stuff I do for a hobby, for fun. All right, let me see. We need the, whatchamacallit. So yeah, when I'm working and concentrated, I don't like to be bothered at all. And yeah, I see the difference between when I was working in that little rented room with all those ideas constantly being to myself, working and concentrating, building, designing, reading and understanding and doing research. Then I got involved in a relationship and that slacked off a little bit. I'm still doing it, but I slacked off by so much. And now that I'm by myself, I have so much time for research, and that's what I love. And I got friends that are like that too. They really do not like to be bothered. When they're in their own little world, don't bother them. When they come out, then you know you can communicate with them. Other than that, they don't need to bother with. What he's doing? Battle for horticle. Battle for horticle. Actually, it would work if I had somebody who thought exactly like me, basically, when it came to design. But then again, no. Then they still drive me crazy. Because then other people have their own theories, and they put their theories, and they think your theories are wrong and incorrect. Maybe your calculations may be off at the end of the day. Like, are you freaking kidding me at the end of the day? What do you think? Oh, okay, I'm going to leave that one alone. That's why I can. No, that doesn't work that way. Because most people that are thinkers and inventors don't want to be bothered with anyway. They'd rather be stuck in their inventions, building stuff. Where are you? I know you're in here. I'm not going to spend all day looking for the back side of the labels. I know if we can put these in here. Let me see. It's going to Philadelphia as a 2.0. I definitely need the next section. Let's see where you put these at. Right now, we got a cool container. I saw the coolest container ever for the Infinity Blue. Oh, man, it's going to be a beautiful paint container. So I want to do something different. I like the containers, but we want to do something different, like a weird, crazy, different container. Like I said, the Samurai containers have wooden tops on them. Oh, they're freaking, I love them. A little bit more expensive, but What I'll do is I'll find it, I'll buy it, then I'll go try to figure if I can figure out where the manufacturer's at, see if I can basically send my business tax identification ID number so I can get some kind of discount for it, business discount, if I buy them in bulk. He should work out for us. All right, that's a 2.0. And then is it in background or maybe I would have separated myself. Yeah. That's Invisible Black 39. So it had to be somewhere that's a luminous. In the movie 77. Movie art 77. That's for something else for a different design. Oh, mother chicken. Mother chicken. I swear, I must have mistaken that for the cat like 4 times already. That's his robot. Which I did find a replacement remote control for it. And I got to go over to Amazon and pick up his Samurai Battle Armor. They make Samurai Battle Armor for cats. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen. I don't know how long he's going to have it on. He'll probably be fighting with that more than he's going to fight with the robot. All right. Battery's dying. So I got to call Lowe's right now, and I got to get all the supplies so we can start the paint job upstairs. Containers will be here, so I'm printing out the labels ahead of time. Where's my charger at? Is it on me? Bring it downstairs. I'm not sure. Let me see. You know what I want to do tonight? I want to get outside tonight, play my racing game outside under the stars. I didn't get a chance to do it last night, but I'm doing to play tonight. And I got a couple new games in my shopping cart. I want to get a chance to cash in and get them in so I can do some gaming tonight outside. I'm even going to be out there in the wintertime with some hot cocoa. I'm going to do some gaming and some hot cocoa in the snow. As a matter of fact, first snowfall, I'm going to go outside. I got to get an outer box. So I'm building an outer box because the outer boxes, they want too much money for them. I'm not spending all that money. So I'm going to build my own outer box. Now, for some people are saying, well, if you build an outer box, how in the world are you going to work with the exhaust system? That's pretty easy to do. Let me show you easy. We can design an outer box out of Tupperware. We spoke PC cases out of Tupperware. So, you know, the kind that best one to use is the ones that they have. We can put the huge top on. You know, you put socks and stuff like that, and you stick it in your drawer. So there it is, right there. You want to get yourself a rotary tool because that'll allow you to be the cut. So there's the bottom. This is your top part. The lid's going to fit over top of it. You want to make sure you get some what do you call it? That seal caulking around the edges and stuff so it fits real nice. Also, too, the heat system, because it has to have ventilation, because what's going to happen is your projector is going to burn out, unless you've got a Casio laser projector, which has a lamp free. There's no lamp in it. So say your heat's coming from here. So what you want to do is install your duct system. Right here, you can buy the duct piping. You can buy that from there. You can Velcro it in however way you want to do it. You can glue it. It's up to you. You put that right there. On this side, you're going to cut in a hole, not a big one, and you're going to basically put a hole here, and here, and here, and here. Then you're going to take a 140 millimeter fan, like so. Now there's two ways you can go about this. You can get an adapter, not an adapter, but you have to word for it. You have to do some soldering involved if you want to do it that way. If you want to do it the easy way, you can run it through a Molex adapter and run it that way, but so you're going to have to run some way to power it. But you can also run it through USB. You're just going to have to get yourself, you can buy USBs, but basically with a black and red wire, however way they have it, you can hook it up and you can actually wire that in to your fan on the other end, or you can buy USB fans. I think I've seen them before too, USB fans. That you can plug into the back of your projector because your projector has USB to allow you to power stuff. As for the Fire Stick, you can also plug your Fire Stick back to the back of your projector too. You don't need an extra cord for that. So you would install your fan right here in the front where the screws are at, right? Nuts and bolts, drop them in, put your nuts and bolts in. So there's your fan right there. You want to make sure that you have the air blowing out this way. You don't want to come back in that way. So when the heat comes out of here, it'll go through the exhaust system. It will hit the fan, and the fan will blow out all the hot air out of the side of the box. That's it. You're going to install your own, make your own outer boxes. And what you want to do is you want to get the, let me see if I have one over here so we can get an idea. I think I have one for my giant sugar bin. Ugh. That's the reason why I Velcroed this dish to the floor. There you go. Perfect example. Just tripped over a few minutes ago. If that thing was in Velcro, the food and word splash everywhere. Another reason why I'm going to flip it. I'm going to flip it. So, those flat boxes that you get, you know, the ones that you put your socks in, shoes, and all that good stuff, and you roll it up underneath your bed. if it's flatter, it's wider. That's what you want to get. Not this side per se, but the the big flat ones they have. Because then you can just come in and pop your top and get back to your back. So you make it big enough so when it sits in, so it doesn't move all the way around. All you have to do is get yourself some double-sided heavy Velcro. They sell it over at on Amazon. You can cut it, make your own. Comes in huge strips. You put a strip on this side, a strip on that side, and Velcro the whole projector inside. It's not going anywhere. It's not going to shift. It's not going to move. So my heat comes out on this side right here. So that's where I would put the exhaust system in. From here to here to here, connect it to that. And when you connect it in, you can actually put a fan spot here, fan spot here. That's going to blow all your heat out. As for getting access to all of that, if you have a large enough unit, you could just go in right behind that and just put whatever you want to put in, or just take it out of the Velcro, stick everything in, just lock it back in place. That's basically about it. I don't know. I've never designed one for ultra short throw. I've had an idea on how to do one for ultra short throw, but it's going to involve you cutting this right here, because you're going to have to cut this, because an everyday projector is going to come out through the side. You do want to cut this right here, where the projector is going to come out, because this is going to make it look pretty cloudy, and you want to put in some clear plexiglass, or basically they have this kind of stuff that you use when you buy action figures. It's got that really thin plastic that you have in between, or the kind they use for basically for protectors for your cell phone. You want to put that right there, because that's going to be crystal clear. It's going to transfer better than this mess at the end of the day. That you do want to put there. Wherever your heat exhaust system is going to be at, whether it be in the front or side, that's where you want to install in your fan system with the exhaust unit. Now, if you're doing ultra short throw, because your light's going to come this way instead, all you have to do is basically just repeat the cabinets all the time. Just basically just cut your area out where you're going to have it at, or where it's going to be at. You drill a hole here, you drill a hole here, here, and here. Get a piece of clear plexiglass, stick it underneath that. Make sure you weather seal it all the way around. You don't want rain to get inside of it, or snow, and that seep into your equipment. Make sure it's sealed before you basically start drilling holes in. Glue there first. Then put a little take a piece of plastic and screw it in so that nothing goes through, and test it first. Get some water, stick it under a sink, and drop water on top of it to make sure it's sealed properly. Anything that leaks, you can go seal from there. But you cut that in, glue it in, or you can bolt it in however way you want to do it. And then when your projector sits up, it's going to push through that plexiglass instead of pushing through this. I'm going to build me a couple of them, because I went online and they wanted too much money, man. They wanted like 500, 600. Somebody was asking for something like 800 now. I can understand those right there are fantastic if you're going to have your projector outside. Like if you got to add a storefront outside, because those also too are protected. They have this glass that people can't break in, can't tamper with, can't damage it. That you would have to spend the money for, unless you know how to build something out of bulletproof glass and a bit of a steel caging. Then you're good from there. You know, you can pretty much nut and bolt that thing all together. But if you got something where you're just going to have it out here on your own property at the end of the day, and it's going to be light weather out here, like I don't want snow getting into it when we're doing demonstrations with snow. I'm definitely not going to be out here in the rain, so that's not going to be an issue right there. That's an easy build for something for out there. Actually, I was building one. Yeah, I was building one. I think I got one downstairs I was putting together. I never finished it. Huh, alright. I'll just build another one, because I think I'm using that for storage. So we're going to build our own outer box. But I'm not going to be out in the rain doing it. Probably like in the snow, something like that. What I'm going to use it for. It'd be nice I can have it up there and keep the birds from trying to crap on it. That would be nice. 44. Let's see. It's in here. I'm just going to figure out where I put them in, what folder we stuck them into. Alright, I don't feel like looking through this. You don't feel like that. I can do this drawing when I'm doing something else. Let me see. How come we don't have them here? Wait, are these? Hold on for a minute. No, that's not it. No, that would be fronts. That would not be it right there at all. That definitely wouldn't be it. This looks like it right here. Would this be it? No, that's not it either. Okay, we designed the file for you, didn't we? See if we got some extra ones in here printed up. Alright, there's one. I need one more. 2. All right, we got them already printed up. I made it ahead of time, so we got them already ahead of time. All right, that's good. Let's put these right here. These are done. All right, so this is the 44s. These are finished. These are for the 2.0s. These are finished. And these right here have to be covered in tape. Oh, shoot. Get that off of there, please, because I don't want that. The reason why I cover them in tape because the ink sometimes doesn't dry correctly, and by putting tape on them, it gives them a nice look to them, a little professional. On top of that, you know what I mean, you have to worry about the labels getting smeared. Another great idea from God. That's where I get them from. You make your own labels. So, we had somebody leave because I mentioned the word about the Lord. Well, bye-bye. The reason why, because if people start leaving the room and I start talking about the Lord, that's not a bad thing for me. That means the devil leaves. Oh, bye-bye. I'll tell you one thing, that doesn't bother me one bit. And if it bothers you for me to talk about Jesus, then you got some problems at the end of the day. Not with me. You got some problems at the end of the day. I love how people who don't talk about God, don't serve God, don't pray over their food, nothing. They take everything for granted. These the same people that pop on an airplane and a wing go to pop off an airplane. Y'all the first ones in the aisle praying your brains out. Because you know you wasn't ready. Christian, a true Christian, is going to sit there and just pray. For those you are not, you'll be praying. Praying for a second. You know, if you pass on to the next life, you're not going to be ready. Even criminals that are hard in jail, there's no time to meet. Come and pray for the last rites. Because they know they don't want to be what happened to a rich man's deathbed. Had 1 cent more to extend his life. And he'll pray for his last. Because they don't want to be wrong. What you studying, Taco? Oh, you got on my glasses? What you seeing? Oh, it's a bird. It's a bird. It's a mouse. Oh, it's a mouse. Got you triggered. There's a mouse out there. I'll leave him alone. He's gonna grow. And we like that dog on freaking town. Listen here, pussycat. Oh, shoot. Did I leave it behind? Yes, I did. Listen here, pussycat. I would love to see that one day. Someone has a pet mouse that gets along with the cat and a bulldog, and they all get together like Tom and Jerry. All right, we need, let's see, because I got to get these measurements too. Sorry, people, shipping updates. Got a lot of crazy stuff going on. We talk about a lot of things in shipping updates. That's what we do. All right, let me see what we're looking for here and here. We need a pen because I got to write this down. I'm doing everything on Friday. The room is going to be completed. I can't wait. Some of the other crazy stuff we got to do, like glow in the plexiglass, how we're going to hook it up. If you made all this, you know what I'm talking about. They got this one setting virtual room. It's like you're in the future. Oh, that thing is freaking sick. I wanted that. I saw that. It's like, man, I would love to have a room look like this. Get my before and after pictures. When Taco paint, we're going to be doing this room next. So we got everything stripped out of the room. Started. This room is something crazy. We're going to screen on here. 40 black levitate screen. We're going to levitate the speakers, levitate the sound bar, everything. So like it's floating. It's going to be all space age. All right, let me see. Let's put you guys in here. I got to measure the baseboards and see exactly. And this is something you can do at home. If you want to backlight your baseboards, it's real easy to do. Let me see, measuring tape. Then we got the each side. Oh, be nice. Be nice. So, 7 feet. These are 7 feet. That's 7 feet. So, oh, I gotta get the covers. I gotta go to Amazon and order the covers for the light sockets. Because we can't have this cover, they gotta be changed out. So here it's going to be about 7 feet 5 inches. 7 feet 5 inches. I got 7 feet 5 inches for this side. 7 feet 5 inches. All right, that's 7 feet 5 inches. Jack in here. 10 feet. About 10 feet. Over 10 feet. 7 inches. Just short. 10 feet 7 inches. 10 feet 7 inches. All right, 4 feet 3 inches. 4 feet 3 inches. 4 feet 3 inches. 4 feet. 4 feet 1. All right, that fast. That fast. 4 feet 3 inches. 4 feet. Maybe 4 feet 3 inches. Why is this wrong? The most large space. 4 feet 3 inches. 4 feet 3 inches. All right, 4 feet 3 inches. 4 feet 3 inches. All right, so I told you what we want to do. We got a floor pan coming in, so this floor is going white, and then the walls are going to be white. But I want to go up off the to the floor, and also go up. And how we're going to do that is a 1 inch high 4 strip wood, and we're going to run it along here, all across here, here, and here, and of course over here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to coat that white, but before we coat it white, we're going to take some white caulking. We're going to hit, because the wood's not going to lay perfectly flat to the wall. So we don't want any of the light pushing through and hitting the wall up here. Sorry about that. We don't want any of the light pushing through and hitting up here. We want it all to be blocked and just light hitting the floor only. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some heavy caulking. We're going to go all the way around any cracks that are pushing out from the wall that are not meeting the wall flat. And then what we're going to do is we're going to smooth that out nicely. And then once that dries, we're going to go over that and coat all that wall. And then we're going to put the neon lights underneath of it. And that's going to cause that backsplash effect because the floor is going to be white also too. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Well, not today. We got to get the wood first. So Friday we get the wood and lumber, everything needed. So the lumber we're going to be having here, we're going to have for the floor to be done, and then we're going to do the crazy screen. The screen will be multiple designs to it. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, I'll push. I gotta go online. I need to get the LED lights, but we got the measurements through with the surface comes with, of course, 120-inch screen. And the projector I'm picking up from EA, I need another one of those NEC projectors because it has position bar. Blue LED lights under the projector. So it's gonna be painted black to match the screen with blue LED lights at the bottom. That's what I want for it. Now the levitation system, pretty easy to do. Pretty easy to design your own levitation system, and to make these subs look like they're floating, that's easy to do too. You get some actually very clear piping, about the size of this, a little thinner, and you make yourself your little stand. I'll show you how to do it. It's pretty easy how to make it like it's actually levitating. But you need the fans are very important because that's going to give it that look like it's actually floating. So you're going to start off with your screws, and your screws, you're going to actually just glue them into here. Then you're going to take the second ones, glue them into there, and the second ones, glue them into there. They don't actually have to bolt in because that's going to be virtually impossible since you're going to be starting off with 80s, 120s, and 140s. They're going to be different sizes. And there's epoxy I like to use that it doesn't come up once it glues in. That's going to give it that effect. You want one fan going one way, going the opposite that way to get off that kind of effect. And we're going to go to the props to make it look like it's levitating. They use those fans. So that's what we're going to be doing here. And it's pretty cool stuff. And one thing you have to have, doing this, I can P fans with a PC. Easy. Get yourself more. I wish I could find mine. I don't know what I do. Well, I guess I'm going to end here because I got to take all this stuff downstairs and I got to be hands-free. And I got to jump on with Sherwin-Williams and order the floor paint. And we need to order for the wall, and this will be done. I got to go on Amazon and I got to order my plates because my plates got to be changed out. I got to order the LED and the molecular, no, I have to go to Frozen PC to get those parts. The EL wire, molecular, all that stuff. And then we got this wire. This wire has to be hidden. I need to cover all this stuff. And with that being said, well, there's the shipping updates. We'll have that showing pretty soon. Everybody taken care of. Orders out the door. And containers, our labels ready for the containers. And as for the 200-inch screen, we'll be finishing that off today. We complete that on our outside. That we have so many videos because there's so much stuff going on. We can do one video. That all right, guys, and if you're interested in the screen paint, it's on the website right now. I suppose I already said to get back to work. I really do. All right, gotta go. Thank you all, and have a wonderful day. God bless.